Hello everybody, this is Pyra, and we got a handful of updates on the Lodestone last night, kind of between May 6th, May 7th, and I thought I would just bulk the four of them together because they're very short and quick Lodestone updates, but in case you're interested in different Final Fantasy XIV news, in case you're interested in kind of like hearing the little background updates and information, then this is where you'll find it. So the first one, kind of going off of the video that I posted about the All Worlds maintenance on May 6th, these first two Lodestone updates reflect that. It's just saying that the maintenance period for both the Lodestone, as it shows here, and the All Worlds maintenance had ended a little bit earlier than they anticipated initially. They had ended at 1:45 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. And so those are just very self-explanatory, very, very self-explanatory. However, if you are someone that usually plays in this time period and you're itching to see if maintenance is going to end sooner, I do recommend that you keep an eye on the Lodestone, keep an eye on the Final Fantasy XIV, their direct social media pages, because they will usually give an update anytime like this that they are able to end sooner, and then you can get in the game quicker. So those are the first two updates that we received on the Lodestone. And then the next one was some hotfixes that they did in this downtime, in this maintenance time last night. So it's just stating here that for Final Fantasy XIV has been fully updated. Game clients will update automatically upon launch. You don't have to do anything additional besides just download and install the update, and it'll prompt you that on your login screen. And for the update details for the hotfixes that they addressed on May 7th, this morning, there was just 3, and they might not even affect you if you've already gotten past them. But the first one is during the instance battle in Worthy of His Back main scenario quest, the movement speed of Thelema and Thelema Agape would increase. So if you've already done the quest, don't even worry about it. But if you haven't yet, just know that they increase the movement speed of these characters so that hopefully they're not slow. And for the next one, which I've actually heard of people, myself included, seeing this as an issue in game and kind of being gaslighted by it, and I'm glad that they addressed it, was in the Epic of Alexander, otherwise known as T, one of the ultimate fights, heavy would not be applied to true heart even when the conditions were met. So this is like small, but kind of huge if you're an Ultimate Raider, because we had some instances where like everything was right and the heart would not be heavy, and then you can't really fulfill the mechanic properly without having that happen. So it's a small hotfix. However, I feel so much better knowing that it wasn't just us, it was a bug in the game. So they did resolve that, which is fantastic. And then finally, the last hotfix that they addressed was regarding the login server, where the login server would go down under certain conditions related to data center travel beyond the physical data centers. So that is all for the updates that were addressed. This was a very small maintenance. It was mostly focusing on the upcoming EU data center. However, they did address a couple of these little bugs and issues, which I very much appreciate. And then the last thing that we saw, the last kind of small maintenance-y update that they sent out in the Lodestone news, is regarding changes in congested and preferred worlds. And so congested worlds, as it, very self-explanatory, they're congested. It usually holds people back from being able to join or make a new character on that data center. And then if you have preferred worlds, there's usually a bonus and incentive of just being on that world, especially with a new character. In standard worlds, just normal. You can get in, no congestion, anything like that. So there were changes in Japanese, North American, and European data centers. I'm not going to read all the ones off specifically. However, I would like to note the congested ones because I feel like that has the most impact in my opinion. And 3 on North American were changed to congested. So Adamantoise, Midgar Sormer, and Siren are now congested worlds. So directly, what does that mean? You're not going to be able to make a new character on those servers at the time being. Not necessarily that you're 100% not going to be able to, but it's going to be very difficult. You might see times where you can't make a character on that world, and sometimes it's like if you do it late, like very late at night, sometimes you have to wait. It's just going to be harder to make new characters on those worlds. And at the very bottom of this area, they mention the link to see the current status of character creation restrictions and congested or preferred worlds. It says the link below. I'll just look at it very quickly with you, but if you ever need information regarding the data centers and if they're even online, which I like or not, like if the server's down or if you can make a character or not, or if there's a partial maintenance, it'll show you right here. I'll add this in the links below too on the YouTube. It's a really cool thing if you want to make a character on a certain server and you're unsure if you're able to, just kind of doing a quick look to see what's available and what's not. And so thank you so much for watching. I know this was kind of like 4 Lodestone updates in one, however, they were very small, so I didn't think that they each warranted their own video. If you like Final Fantasy XIV updates like these and you want to hear more from me, click the subscribe button, click the like, it helps the channel a lot. I stream on Twitch and YouTube, usually about at least 5-6 days a week, Final Fantasy XIV shenanigans, ultimate rating, casual stuff, and everything in between. So come hang out, join the Discord, join the socials, and we will see you in game. Bye.